Hello world, Indigo Ali here with another video. The subject today, pretty touchy one. It's abortion. Alright, now I'm not here to talk to you about whether abortion is wrong or right or help you get through that decision. Hopefully you're mature and secure enough with you, yourself, and your significant other to have that conversation as to whether it is wrong or right. Now, what I am here to do is talk to you about the process, the before and the aftermath of having an abortion. It's critical. And there's things that a lot of you don't think about that are critical. All right? I can't stress it enough. It's critical to actually know the information that I'm about to disclose. So, before we hop into this video, I would like to tell you to go ahead and subscribe, hit the notifications button, like this video, share this video if you like it, and don't be shy, drop a comment. With that being said, I love you, my subscribers. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks to my loyal viewers and loyal commenters, not the ones who are trolls, but the ones who actually come on my channel, want to learn more, want to thank me, want to do things of that nature. Stay positive, people. All right. So before I jump into this video, if you don't believe that demons exist, biobots exist, if you don't believe that the clones exist, if you believe that humans, animals, and insects are the only living things on this earth, all right, the only beings on this earth, then you might want to switch this video. Not saying this video isn't going to be for you. It's just saying that if you can't wrap your mind around subjects that are real, then you might want to go ahead and turn this off. All right, so let's jump right into it. Before you have a baby, when the baby is growing, all right, it needs energy via food, via consciousness, many sources of energy that you have in your body, all right, that you run off of. That's what the baby feeds off of. Hence, if you have anxiety, the baby will know you have anxiety, especially if the baby has its organs and can move, like give you kicks and stuff like that. Then you know that babies feed off of your energy. All right, be it positive, negative, fearful, whatever. All right. So that's just a minuscule beginning to having a baby and deciding whether abortion is necessary or not. All right, those are some things that people should think about and know before they have a baby. All right, all right. So that's pretty much all I want to talk to you about the beginning in the beginning process. Just know, parents should know that babies feed off of energy. All right. So, and that has a big deal with uh how they come out. Let's say how they are when they're born. All right. So before I explain the next part to you, I want to explain one other thing. There is a category, a community of people, if a community of people who fit into the category of soulless. All right, soulless, meaning they have no soul. All right, these people are people like clones, biobots, androids. Most petri dish kids or test tube babies don't have souls. All right. Um, there's lots of other humanoid, not human, humanoid beings that walk this earth. All right. Vampires are real people. All right. So when I say all these things previous to vampire, I want you to relate it to what I'm about to say. All right. Vampires exist, but not everything is what it seems. All right. Vampires do take your blood. They do exist, But I don't want your mind to flash to Blade. I don't want your mind to flash to pale skin people sucking blood. I don't want your mind to flash there. This is where I don't want you to have stereotypes and perceptions on things that are so radical like that. These things are very real and they aren't imaginary. A vampire is a missile, people. You could imagine that if you get hit by a missile, no more blood. At least you wouldn't even freaking know you had blood. You see what I'm saying? All right. So vampires are real, and I want you guys to relate everything I just said in that type of way. All right, because technology is real. I tell you guys that we live in the age of artificial intelligence. I tell you that all the time, just like I tell you to know yourself. So with those being said, like a biobot. A biobot, do you know when you work out, you go lift weights and exercise and what have you, your muscles grow, they expand. If they can grow your muscles, right, which they do, this is how a biobot is created, and they can do it like within a day, 24 hours, they can grow a biobot. All they need is the muscles, and they work the muscles out and um, place them onto chips, which give them mechanical functions, which give the biobots, the humanoid beings, mechanical functions. All right, androids are humanoid beings with fleshly outsides, right, and innards that are mechanical. All right, machines. So, with those things being said, let's jump right back into the abortion subject. So, when you guys, this is the aftermath. This is the more what I would like to say critical part, which you should know if you're having. This is why the subject is abortion, and it's a pretty touchy subject because I'm disclosing something to you that you got, like I said, is critical. All right, so you go to get this abortion and you sign these papers and do what you have to do, right? Not thinking about what happens to your baby. All right, most people don't have funerals for their aborted child. All right, and some people don't even have the abortion. What happens is some people have stillbirth, some people have miscarries and things of that nature, and then they don't have funerals for their baby. They're just like, I never knew this thing, or of course they're very sad. And I feel for people who have to go through things of that nature like that. I know you guys would have loved to have your children. So with those things being said, there's a lot of other people who would love to have your children too. So what happens is you basically give your child up for adoption because these entities, these people in higher places, um, economically speaking, have to have the ability to continue the growth of your babies, of your fetuses, of your unborn children, so to speak. All right, they can make them into the list of the things that I told you, and they'll fit into the soulless category. Could you imagine your child being grown without your consent and not having a soul? You never knew this thing, this baby, and then next thing you know, it's a full grown man knocking at your door, like, "Hey, mom," you know, a conscious. Remember, it goes back to the thing what I told you before. Let's say you were pregnant in the second trimester and whatever have you, you decide to get an abortion, but before you did before a traumatic experience came that made you get this abortion, you were talking to your baby all the time, making it feel loved and everything. So this baby knows you. This baby has a sense of mom, and I'm pretty sure with mechanical abilities, it would be able to find you. With artificial intelligence abilities, this thing would be able to find you. Given that they didn't strip this thing's uh, connection to you, let's say memory to you, whatever, however that works. So yeah, that's the more critical part. There are people who are soulless, right? Who need a soul, right? And some of you guys as babies, like I said, some of you have stillbirths, and some of you babies pass within an hour, things of that nature. Yeah, it's very real. These people look up stem cell research. People want souls. Souls are wanted by these soulless entities. All right. Some of these things, like demons, are real. All right, and they're pretty much exactly how you think of them. They're shapeless, formless, but they need to take form, and they would love to take form within a host that has a soul. So be careful, people. Look out, even if you're just a regular person, not aborted. You know, walking around here live, full fleshly, no mechanical insides like me. You know, hopefully, because golly, man, who knows? I believe that people are being replaced all the time. I really believe that, and especially in the Mandela effect community, you guys better look out for your families, man. You better know them well, just like I tell you guys to know yourselves. So back on top subject of abortion, we're gonna close this out. Um, these people will grow these androids, will grow these fetuses after you have stillbirth, have an abortion, have whatever the case is, even kidnapped um, kids. Sometimes this happens with them. They are experimented with and on. So what I want to say about the main subject, which is abortion, is be mindful of everything you do, of every process, every part of any process of any experience. All right, whether it be going to an amusement park, having an abortion, um, buying a house, anything. Be mindful of the experience in the process. This is Indigo Ali. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this information, and do your own research. Biobots, clones, vampires, they all exist. Have a nice one.